What's up, YouTubers? It's Ernie, Blerd Without Fear, and we are back for part 2 of Infinity War. So when last we left off, there was a huge explosion in Four Freedoms Plaza, and we now know that when the explosion went off, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, stepped up to the plate and contained the gamma bomb blast with her invisible force field, while Thor cooked up a mighty whirlwind to displace the radiation as a result of the gamma bomb exploding. So everyone lives because comic books. Now that Earth's mightiest heroes have regrouped, they immediately try to wrap up the foe Reed Richards and Iron Man, but before they can get the job done, the Magus, for the first time, reveals himself to Earth's mightiest heroes, snatching up the two doppelgangers and allowing them to see Thanos' doppelganger to further confuse matters and get people to really wonder what the hell is going on. Once the Magus gets his doppelgangers out of harm's way, he further engineers their doom by leaking the coordinates to where he plans for them to be. He doesn't care if they get involved, he wants them to, because they're going to play the role of spoiler. Adam Warlock, Thanos, and the rest of the Infinity Watch are the real power pieces, but we'll get back to that soon. Leaving the heroes to their devices, Scarlet Witch proposes that having some of Marvel's supernatural experts, the deepest of the deep cuts in the Marvel Universe, get in on the action, like Shaman from Alpha Flight, the shady AF Dr. Druid, Agatha Harkness, and of course, the Scarlet Witch herself. Dr. Druid is of particular interest because he and Wonder Man have beef thanks to Druid falling under the control of the Terminatrix and causing all sorts of wacky shenanigans thereafter. They manage to use the powerful magics they possess and teleport half the heroes in what's left of Four Freedoms Plaza to the location Magus leaked, all the while leaving the remaining heroes to guard Earth in case something happens. And of course, it does. The Magus unleashes his doppelganger army, and the remaining heroes take a beating. Elsewhere, Doctor Doom and Kang, the villainous version of Tango and Cash, 48 hours, another 48 hours, I could keep going. So far, they've managed to go unnoticed by Galactus and even seem to be unworthy of the Magus' attention. Still slinging insults under their breath towards one another, they manage to keep a stealthy pace with Galactus, who, with the help of the Sorcerer Supreme Doctor Strange, is getting that much closer to the Magus' location, which happens to be between actualities, like it's in this weird flux where it's not actually their universe, it's in with another universe, until suddenly the Magus deems Galactus a bit too ahead of schedule and uses the power at his disposal to vaporize Galactus' vessel, along with everyone inside. That means Galactus, Silver Surfer, Nova, Doctor Strange, everyone inside, kabloom. But that isn't enough to deter Doom and Kang. They stay the course and eventually arrive at the Magus' sanctuary, which causes them to be even more quick to betray the other. But when they finally see what the Magus has been hiding, the thing that's been granting him his powers, they reveal it isn't just some random giant gem. It's not even the Infinity Stones, because we know that he doesn't have them. It's not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 cosmic cubes. Well, a couple of cubes and 3 random shapes, but cosmic cubes nonetheless. But there's no way for them to get the cubes without taking the control center that the Magus is inside of, and maybe even a double cross or two. Adam Warlock and Thanos and the Infinity Watch have arrived at a relay transmitter, something Doom and Kang discovered first, but the Magus wanted them to find. This is where we see Adam is still conflicted about doing what he must to take down the Magus, because he knows that whatever happens, he has to absorb him back into his consciousness. And before they can decide the next move, Earth's mightiest heroes arrive. And it's not time for talking. It's time for no quarter. And this is one of those things superheroes in the big two do. Shoot first, ask questions later, because comic books. And as the heroes of Earth fight it out with the Infinity Watch in the depths of space, the heroes still on Earth are getting bodied by the doppelgangers. Very few of them are holding their own, and even when they do manage to kill a doppelganger, they come right back. And they've already lost a few team members to the doppelgangers' assimilation process. Thankfully, Galactus and company are still alive. His power is beyond that of Earth's heroes, and even that of the Silver Surfer and Nova's understanding. He wills his vessel, as well as himself and his heralds, back into existence. And now, understanding the power at the Magus' disposal, even though he doesn't really know it's the Magus, he begins considering using the ultimate nullifier, the most powerful weapon in the universe. A weapon so potent that it can destroy anything, but also kills the person wielding it. But only if the wielder is not of sound mind. And let's be fair, very few characters in the Marvel Universe are that sound enough of mind to do it. Reed Richards being one of the few. But just so you know how devastating this weapon is, Galactus is terrified of it. Because in the past, Mr. Fantastic has threatened to use the nullifier against Galactus, and it made him back the fuck up. But that's neither here nor there. The most powerful weapon in the universe, a weapon so potent that it can destroy anything, but also kills the person wielding it. This is the ultimate last resort. And at this point, Galactus breaks up the fight between Earth's heroes and Infinity Watch, beaming them up like Scotty, and this is when the Surfer and Strange realize that if they're out here, what's going on back on Earth? And Strange sees the fight with the doppelgangers and Earth's heroes still back on Earth. And Galactus doesn't even want to be bothered, but he's got a soft spot for Silver Surfer, so he just hits a button and boom, a stream of negatively charged ions hits For Freedom's plaza. Doppelgangers, no more. Now that everyone is on Galactus' ship, they calm down a bit and realize they're on the same side. Galactus is already calling the shots because Galactus and Adam Warlock and Thanos sneak off to have a private conversation. A conversation the Magus has anticipated and has been preparing for. Remember when I wouldn't say who had the final Infinity Stone in the last video? It was the big bad booty daddy. Thanos had it this whole time, the Reality Stone, in his possession because Adam Warlock trusted him to understand its deadly power. The Reality Stone is probably the most dangerous stone of the Infinity Stones to have because of the things you can accomplish with it. And he knew that Thanos respected this power and knew better than to use it. Soon after, Adam recollects each of the stones from each member of Infinity Watch and prepares to reclaim the godhood that burdened him before. And the Magus watches with bated breath because this is the moment his plan either succeeds or gloriously and spectacularly fails. Adam can't summon the power. The stones will not answer to him. Galactus seems unsurprised, and he's already been in touch with the Living Tribunal about meeting to discuss the Infinity Stones. But not with Adam, just himself. Galactus feels he's the only one who should wield the power infinite. No surprise, since he felt the same way in Infinity Gauntlet. Another reason he won't take Adam is because he knows the stones being in one place would tempt eternity too much if he happens to recover from his catatonic state. So he takes Gamora instead. Now, no sooner than they leave, the Magus strikes and takes Adam Warlock and the Infinity Gauntlet, leaving none other than Thanos as the only one capable of leading the heroes out of their murky situation. Don't get me wrong, Captain America's there, and he is more than happy to direct traffic. He is issuing orders and calling shots, sending Doctor Strange and the rest of the Mystic types back to Earth, and getting Moondragon and Professor X to work together to help bring Earth's populace out of stasis. But deep down, we all know if anyone is going to save the universe, it's the big bad booty daddy. Because Thanos has uncovered that the Magus has duplicated reality, making Earth split into two separate actualities. Something Thor is actually witnessing for himself at this very moment. thanks to an experiment Galactus sent him on before Adam Warlock got snatched. This is when Thanos asks Invisible Woman about the ultimate nullifier, and she is shocked when he actually finds it. But Thanos is no fool. He knows what it can do, that it can vaporize a star system in seconds. It can destroy the most powerful beings in all of actuality. He also knows what it does to its wielders should they not be powerful enough to wield it. And something Thanos is not going to leave up to chance. Like, Thanos is not a scary or cowardly person, but he ain't stupid. This is when he tempts Quasar into stepping up and using it himself, and Quasar doesn't back down. He accepts the challenge and is prepared to die to save the universe. Almost too ready. The question is, what is the Living Tribunal going to do? Because as we speak, the Living Tribunal is preparing to hear Galactus's case for all of the universe. And that is where we're going to leave Infinity War Part 2. The next video should be the final Infinity War video, which will probably drop just before Avengers Infinity War comes out in theater. So it's kind of crazy because the Magus actually hangs in the background for a lot of Infinity War. He kind of dips in and out, and I promise you we're actually going to see exactly what's going to go down with Doctor Doom and Kang. We're going to see more of what's going on with the Magus in the next video, and we're going to get to see exactly what Thanos has cooking in the crock pot for the Magus and his crazy shenanigans. But hey, let me know what you thought about Infinity War up to this point. Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you hit that round subscribe button so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers, and tap the bell so you can know when I post up. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next time. Plus Ultra!